Josh bringing you another great video for you guys today. Today's the final video for the moped project. I tell you what, I'm actually real happy that this right here is going to come to an end. I can't wait to get on this thing and ride it. We haven't got the rear wheel, and here's the rear wheel right here, but it don't have no back brake, so that's what I'm kind of easing my way into of getting this thing put on. It does have all the wires that you need to hook it all up, but the problem is that after, because now I got all the wires, I got these wires, I gotta hook everything up. So I'm gonna go ahead and hook everything up, and that's probably going to take me some time, so I'm going to go ahead and hook everything up and get everything plugged in and turn it on, pull the throttle, and if it works, it works. Then I can start putting the tire on and the inner tube on, and I'll explain to you guys that in a little bit. Alright, you guys, I got the back wheel on. Get you guys down in there a little bit. Oh, my phone fell off almost, but luckily I caught it. Put this back on. There we go. Alright, there it is right there. The back wheel's put right back on. Now, because this thing has been sitting for a while, I have to go ahead and plug this in. That way, because the batteries are probably dead in it anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and charge it. Kind of look like Frankenstein for a moment. Alright. We got power. And let's see if this thing actually does run. Or if it... Well, if it runs backwards, I have to flip it the other way. If it runs forward, I don't have to do anything. I can just put the tire back on. So let's go ahead and see. Well, something is wrong. It's not going. But everything is hooked up right. I'm kind of taking a look at everything, making sure everything is hooked up. Okay. Looks like it wants to go, but it doesn't because it's low on power. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this charge up for a little while and see how this actually will come up, and then we'll continue on with this project a little bit later. Okay, you guys, I let this thing charge up for about like a couple hours right now, and let's see if this thing will turn, shall we? It's alive! It's alive! But this is why I also, guys, I never put the sprocket on. Where is that thing? I have the sprocket right here, and this is why I never put it on to this side, because if I happen to put it on and it doesn't exactly, if it's on the wrong side, because you can actually see underneath right here. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a sprocket on this side right here. So theoretically, I have to put it on the opposite side, but it's going backwards right now. So that means I have to disconnect everything and just switch it all around. So I have to remember that. So when I put this on, so I'm gonna go ahead and button all this up, and yeah, see you in a little bit. Hey guys, welcome to day 2 on finishing up the bike. I tell you what, I kind of ran into a little trouble right now. The inner tube, I don't know what happened to it. It kind of got all. Here, I'll show you. It's leaking. It's still leaking fluid. Um, yeah, that's the kind of. It kind of broke off. I mean, I was wondering why it wasn't holding enough. Uh, it wasn't even filling up. It wasn't even getting any air. Then when I opened it back up, uh, the nozzle actually came off in my hand, so that actually explains so much why it kind of ripped right off. I don't know how. I don't know if it came out from the factory. I don't know. Maybe when I put the inner tube in, but I don't know for sure. But I thought there was a couple of small leaks, so I went ahead and got this slime stuff. It's like for cars and trailers and stuff. But tell you the truth, this stuff does not work at all. So if you go to Walmart or any auto parts store, do not get this right here, because this stuff here is a big weight. It's not even slime. It's not even slime right here. And when I checked the expiration date, it doesn't expire till the 22nd of looks like May or something. But basically, you can tell the stuff that's coming out of that is not slime. That's water. So I'm thinking someone probably did that at the factory, but basically don't get the stuff. But look at this right here. I got the seat on. I got everything put back together. But I also did not do. But also, it's a little bit of a madhouse down here. If I can get my. Oh. Now, the tire itself is in bad shape right now. I mean, the paint. I mean, the paint is just coming off. I mean, this is all it is right here. It's just paint. So when I painted it's kind of flickering right off right now. I mean, I did expect that to happen. I mean, the reason why that right there is still looking great, because when I put that on, it was already on, and when I painted it, it was already on the rim. So um, I couldn't really damage it while I was on that. But you can tell from here, it's already installed. It's all ready to rock and roll. Still a little sticky, and it still has a little bit of that water in there, which I'm going to soak up in a little bit. But to tell you the truth, it's completely done. The only thing it's left for me to do is just get this back off and put the new inner tube in, pump it up, put it up back on, hook everything back up, but I don't really have to take everything apart. I can just leave it like this. The seat works now. I don't have to worry about the seat now. I can tell you what, this right here, you guys, this here weighs now like an entire motorcycle, which means I can't even lift it up. If this falls over, it's going to take a lot of energy for me to get it right back up. But basically, it's a full, complete car, because this thing is not that bad. I haven't test drove it yet. Ooh. But when I did hook everything up, this here actually does. The speedometer actually read about half to this point right here. So it goes up to 35 miles an hour. Now, some of you guys are probably saying, well, Josh, that's not much. Why are you so happy that it's that much? Well, here is the thing. any of you guys that actually follow me and actually subscribe to me since day one and been following my channel, the last bike that I actually have is actually in the intro. The orange one, the Supra one, the Supra. That was a Jetson electric e-bike. Well, here's the thing. That only went up to about 15 miles an hour. Now, if I was lucky with a full charge, I can actually sit you guys down here for a minute. There we go. Now that actually only, I got some paper towel. I'm going to soak some of that stuff up that's in the tire. So, but basically, yeah, there it goes. Now, basically, I know that's not seen to be that much of speed of 20 miles an hour, but when this one actually hit up to about 30, and probably with my weight, it'd probably be about 30 miles an hour, not 35, but it's a good start. So basically, from my last bike to this one, it's a full upgrade. And I'm real happy with the results, how everything came. The only downside about this is, you guys, I don't have a back brake, so I have to use the front brake, which basically, that's not exactly a big deal. As long as I don't pull on it, I won't be flipping over instead of doing God knows what. But, hang on, guys. Sorry about that, you guys. I had to take my dog out. But basically, I kind of soaked everything up. I did check the tire. There was nothing wrong with the tire. But, I mean, putting these tires on to these rims is a pain in the ass. I tell you what. Because you only got like, it's like the rim's like this, and the putting on the tire is like this. So it's a little bit inch off. Well, a couple inches off, or a couple whatever off. But I'm actually working on right now on getting this back off. See how that is coming off right there? I mean, that stuff right there is real bad. But, I mean, they did have white walls for this, but it was the wrong ones. It was for a 10 inch, not a 16. So if I would have gotten them, I would have wasted some money for it. But that's why I didn't get it. So that's why I went online and I looked over and I found some people actually use spray paint on painting their tires. But, I mean, I see people actually, which I did the exact same procedure. I actually got this. I warmed it up in the oven for about a little while. And I took it outside. I spray painted what I wanted. And boom, it was done. I let it cool off for a little bit. And just let the sun hit it for a little bit. Brought it back in. And basically, it was pretty much looking great. But a short note on that. This right here, when I did this, I mean, even when you stretch the tire, I mean, you can really tell of how bad this is. I mean, it looks like it's been through like a war or something, but the other side don't look that bad. I mean, the other side looks pretty much decent. I mean, see that? It looks pretty much decent on this side. A couple of nicks and knacks, but I'm not worrying about that. But I want to see if I can fix up this side right here after I get the tire and inner tube installed. But, oh well, but yeah, you see I got no back brake. But I do got a front brake, so that's a plus. So, I mean, I tried to lift this off that rack last night, and I couldn't lift it. I couldn't even lift it with me. I mean, this right here is like really heavy. Matter of fact, let me set you guys like right over here for a minute. I know this video is like really long, but basically, I'm actually real happy right now that this bike right here is coming to an end. I mean, take a look at it. I mean, it's a great bike. It's really nice. It's a lot more nicer than it was before. But I mean, I do got a horn because the last one I didn't have a horn, but this one I have a horn, and I've everything looks great on here. I even got, I mean, I can't have a bike without tunes, so I got a nice radio on here. But this right here is fully done. I don't have to worry about it, and this is the last video of it. That's why it's so long. Well, I won't go ahead, you guys, and include this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. I appreciate all the time that you watched this and you saw the process of this bike. And, I mean, who knows? Maybe you guys will be inspired to go out and get, like, a bike or a scooter or a bicycle or something and make a nice Ghostbusters or whatever you want. I mean, who knows? Maybe my next one, maybe I'll make a Doom one. Who knows? But I think I like that idea. I might make a Doom one. So, hope you guys like this, and catch you guys next time. And don't forget to hit that subscribe and smash a like.